Who are the best possible cheap players to sign in the English Premier League in your FIFA 23's Ultimate Team? I'm your boy FIFA, and I'll tell you everything about it. And by the way, score yourself a cool football shirt. Go to soccerdealshop.cn, click the link down below. World Cup shirts for 13 bucks. Order now to get the shirts and use the code FIFA for an extra big discount and even free shirts. Go there right away. And if you want to build yourself a beautiful Premier League side but you're out of coins, don't worry. Head over to U7buy.com, the perfect place for your FUT23 coins. Once again, use the code FIFA for a mega big discount. Let me explain the video, boys and girls. I'm going to show you goalkeepers, right backs, left backs, center backs, CDM, center mid, cam, right wing, left wing, striker. Try it out. It's quite hard to do it like that. And I'm going to show you very cheap, from 0 to 10k, then cheap from 10 to 25k, even cheaper I try to do it, and then the medium players will go for around 35k maximum, I promise you guys. So no time to waste, let's start off with the goalkeepers. And what can we say? If you don't want to spend a lot of coins like Alisson Becker or Ederson Moraes or Jersey Dudek, his hero card, you have to go with these guys. Emiliano Martinez is a nice goalkeeper, 84 rated, nice reflexes, nice diving, good positioning as well. He's decent for a starting team, so if you're out of coins, Emiliano Martinez will bring you to glory. He's also the first team goalkeeper of the Argentinian national team. That's also a cool story, by the way, isn't it? And then we have the more, well, cheap players. Edouard Mendy, the goalkeeper of the Senegal national team. He is just superb. He goes for around 12-13k as we speak. That's like stealing candy from a baby. And also Dean Henderson, if you like an inform card in your side, he's the man to go for. And then Viva, who's the best goalkeeper? We don't want to spend over 25k. Well, boys and girls, that's quite simple. That is the only one. David De Gea. You can also upgrade to Hugo Lloris, Ederson, Alisson, Dudek, as I told you. And if you're on a tight budget, De Gea is a fabulous goalie. From the goalkeepers to the center backs, and the good news is, if you're starting off with a Premier League side, center backs for a cheap price, it is like heaven. You're looking for speed, physicality, and defending. That's the most important part. And Joe Gomez in combination with Rafa Alvarane will bring that to the pitch. It's really that easy. This FIFA, you don't need a lot of coins to build yourself a team that can compete in the weekend league, a team that can go higher in the division rivals. You don't need money for that. You can go with Joe Gomez and Rafa Alvarane. Especially Rafa Alvarane is like a steal. He's so cheap, so good, it's unreal. Looking for an informed card, Gabriel Magalhaes of Arsenal is the man to go for if you like a player like that. No need to worry, Gabriel Magalhaes is a nice signing, and if you want to go for the best center backs for a cheap medium price, let's say both Joe Gomez and Koulibaly will go for around 25k if you can snipe them, or 35k if you just want to buy him ASAP, and that is still a good amount of money, I know, but the value Joe Gomez in form and Kalidou Koulibaly bring to the pitch, it's exceptional. We go to the fullback, starting off on the left-hand side. And if you don't have a very big budget, I would say Malacia, Perisic, or Kieran Tierney. They're all pretty decent. Perisic is not the quickest one, but he's the best on the ball, so use him as a left wing back. And for Malacia or Kieran Tierney, there isn't much in between. Just see how to link them up the best way possible. If you're going for a center back of Rafa Alvarane, well, Malacia is more chemistry than you can get with Kieran Tierney, so just mix it up like that. And Estupiñán, the man of Ecuador, who got a victory in the World Cup against Qatar, is there on the left back position. A nice option. There are better options, like for example Joao Cancelo, but he's the most expensive one. And Estupiñán for around 13k, he's a decent player. Look, good defending, good speed, good physicality, and decent on the ball. You don't need anybody else. You can go for Andrew Robertson, but I will tell you, boys, I would rather go for Estupiñán in my team instead of Robertson. That has everything to do with the speed Robertson doesn't really have. He's a great asset, he's complete. You don't have to worry, but once again, for a cheaper budget, you're just as good with Estupiñán. From the left backs to the right backs, and there Reece James is there for the taking, and he might seem bad, but trust me, I played against him, and with his shadow card, he's pretty hard to defeat, so Reece James is there for a cheap budget. If you want to upgrade that, Castagne, nice card. Leicester City, Belgium right back in your side, 83 speed, and the whole right hand side is also 81, 82, 80. So a decent player for your side, don't worry. Trent Alexander-Arnold is like Reece James, but then even better on the ball. And for me, the best cheap right back so far is Diogo Dalot. He has the speed of Castagne, even quicker. He has the football skills of Trent Alexander-Arnold and the defending skills of Reece James. So all combined, Diogo Dalot don't look any further than. We're leaving the defensive line behind us and we're turning to the CDMs, starting off with Alan and Bissouma. And those are the players you want in your side if you have around, well, 600, 700 coins to spend on each player. With Bissouma and Alan, you still do a great job. They have over 70 speed. With a shadow card that can touch the 80s as well. They have decent defending, decent physicality, decent passing, not bad. Around 10k, I would recommend Zakaria. He's the best on this page, the most overpowered one. He also has a beautiful World Cup card, but I don't have to tell you, that card goes for over 300k at the moment. So this Zakaria card is 10k because he's worth it. Palhinha is very complete, great physical player. Same can be said about Fabinho and Casemiro, the Brazilian combination. They are not the quickest, but with their tactical knowledge, their positioning, their physicality, and strong on and off the ball battles, they make themselves very valuable in a side with a low budget. From the CDMs, we're turning over to the center mids, and the cheap players I used in my starting team on my road to glory, it was Mwepo and Fretch. Well, players you like. I'm not quite sure if Fred is with the Brazilian national team. I guess he is. It's bad I don't know that, but well, hey, Brazil has so many amazing players. And Mwepo, well, I can tell you, Zambia is not at the World Cup. Bruno Guimaraes is a complete box-to-box player with a deadly left foot. He's so good. In a 4-1-2-1-2 formation, for example, as an outside left midfielder, his passing to your strikers and cams is just exceptional. So try him out. Ødegaard is more, well, you can see it, a technical, creative center mid. You can also use him as a cam, by the way. And the best one out there is Bentancur. Not a Ruud Gullit gang member, but very complete to play with. Nothing wrong to get Bentancur in your team. You will not be disappointed. You can trust me, boys and girls. Bentancur will get you the victories you never had before. We have the cams. You can see it. The page is full of amazing players. The best one out there for around 2-3k at the moment are Kai Havertz and Phil Foden. Great players. Foden needs a position change, but if you watch my videos, you already know that. Foden as a cam is a deadly weapon. Combine him with Havertz in the cam position, and they're both very deadly for your team. If you want to go for an upgrade, Trossard and Mason Mount are decent looking cams. Inform cams to notice. And the best ones for a, well, let's say 15 to 20k budget are Bruno Fernandes, incredible long shots, and Bernardo Silva, incredible ball control. So both players will do a great job for your side. And we even have better players to go for a cheap budget. What think about Tim Cahill as a striker, too slow, as a cam, awesome. Kai Havertz as a cam, great, as a striker, too slow. And what think about Smith Rowe? He's normally a left winger, but no. You want to use him, you guessed it, as a cam. Because then with his 88 pace on the cam position, Smith Rowe is unstoppable, penetrating the defensive line, coming from the cam position. It might sound like a crazy word, but hey, that is like we call it in my country. Then we go to the wing position, starting off at the left-hand side. And man, oh man, so many opportunities for you to steal a superstar. We have the likes of Marcus Rashford. He's the cheapest one out there. A great player. Zaha, the second cheapest one. Great physical player as well. Saint-Maximin, a trickster. And then Luis Diaz, a perfect team player. For me, Luis Diaz is a man you want to get in your side. He's 84 rated, has incredible speed, is great in the air, is very strong, and a player that will strengthen your side. We go to the cheaper players. Martinelli, Nunez, and also Sterling. They will go for around 10 to 20k, somewhere in between, depending on what player and what time in the week you're buying. Martinelli is a speed abuser. Nunez is speed, but less dribbling. So if I have to choose, I would rather go for Gabriel Martinelli because his close control, his ball control is way better than Darwin Nunez. Sterling, a great player. The best one out there, without any doubts, is Heung-min Son. It's unreal that he's available for 30k or less. That is really a steal, boys. So if you're looking for the best left winger for a cheap budget, here they are. Make your decision. Go for the left wingers to the right wingers. And this page is pretty empty in comparison with the left wingers. So the best ones to go for 1k, Lucas Moura, 5k, Anthony. Well, that's it. Then we have Riyad Mahrez, a more technical player than the right wing position. With Riyad Mahrez, you get yourself a player that isn't OP in speed, but he's OP in finishing and ball control. Leon Bailey is the man as a rule breaker. His price is going down and he's the best one, but beware, his price tag is still around 40k at the moment at least. But if you want to go for a cheaper version, Anthony can be your man. Finishing the episode off with the strikers. And if you love these videos, click the I button to become a football mastermind in just a couple of minutes or hours. It's worth it, guys. Invest it in your future. The strikers is full of amazing players. Let's start off with the very cheap players. So at least maximum 10k to spend on Wilson because he's in form. Guedes, Jota, Nunez, Vardy, Aubameyang. All overpowered, different type of players. Nunez, speed abuse. Jota, more a technical player. Nunez, we spoke about him. Vardy and Aubameyang are in between, and Gonzalo Guedes is a more technical player that is also good in finishing. So great players. My personal favorite is Ivan Toney. He is around 12, 13k, brings a lot of speed, incredible shooting, very important to the pitch. And of course, World Cup hero Peter Crouch. We can't let the robot out of this episode. Even if he's not that good, he's cool to have on your side for around 17k, 18k, it doesn't matter. PD is a cool player. Try him out, I think you will love him. Have fun in FIFA. Instead of winning all the games, Peter Crouch can teach you something in the air. And then the Norway couple, Ole Gunnar and Erling Braut, are the people to go for. Both of them are trading at the moment for around 30k. Yes, boys, that cheap. Haaland is like, well, not the best dribbling player, but he's so quick. Nobody needs that. He's so quick. Nobody can stop him. And Ødegaard, he can assist from the camp position. Solskjaer can score the goals or set it up. And Haaland is there as a clinical finisher. So who are you going to pick in this episode? Let me know in the comment section down below. If you love the video, leave a like, subscribe, and put on the notification bell, guys. And if you click the I button, I hope to see you in a couple of seconds on my newest video. Thanks for watching. You're amazing.